Hi, this is the Songbird Nature. Now it's late in the afternoon and it's almost dark. The day is almost over. What you see here is, you see the thermometer? It's on the bottom. Why? Because this turkey breast is upside down. Sorry, I'm burping from eating too much. I didn't eat too much yet. I'm about to eat some more. Not full yet. Anyhow, this turkey was upside down. I put it upside down. I cleaned it, of course, and after we cut it up. And the way it was cut, as you can see, it made like a bowl. See? It's like a bowl. So what I did, I surrounded the turkey after I stuffed it. I surrounded it with, I'm sorry, I just got a little bad news. I won't say it's really bad news, but I'll just have to pray that everything goes really great for the person in my family that I love. Anyhow, did you see that nice meat right there? I just took it out the oven. I had it on 300 first for like an hour. Okay, and then I turned it down to 250, and when it got nice, like you see it, that's when I didn't see any more blood inside this crevice here or coming out of this way. I cleaned all the plasma out of the pan that was at the bottom. You know, the blood plasma, the cooked blood plasma. I took it all out with a spoon. My grandma taught me that. I'm sure I've seen my mom do it too. I always wanted to clean that out because my favorite part of the stuffing is the crusty part and the stuff at the bottom. You know, that's my favorite part of the stuffing. I like the middle too, but I like it all together. And then whatever's inside of the breast, it seems to me like it always tastes way better than everything else. So you can see that little black bit that's from when they did the legs in the Pyrex meatloaf pan. And I told you the crust that was around the edges, I took out and put into my stuffing mix. Okay, so after I cleaned out all the blood plasma and made sure there was none inside of this nice bowl right there that it made, that's when I stuffed it, when it was cooked. No more blood coming out, like I said, no more red. And you see the white, thick plasma at the bottom of the pan. It might be white, it might be gray, whatever, brown. It's disgusting. I don't eat that. And I don't want it mixed in with my stuffing or my food. It kind of tastes like liver, sort of, kind of, but not good like liver. It's just like mud or something. And, if you were ever one of those kids when you were little that ate mud pies, to be honest, I won't even insult the liver that way. That's what it tastes like. It's disgusting. I don't like that blood plasma in my food, and it makes all the parts of your food it just incorporates in a disgusting flavor. Also, so it's nice and tender because when I stuffed it, I'm gonna hurry up now because I don't want to leave it uncovered too long because the air dries it out. And I left it on upside down that way the whole time. So I figure it's in the juice at the bottom, so why not let it stay down instead of the back being down, which actually the back is cut off. The back got cut off. Oh, that's what's the difference. That's where the back was. Okay, yeah, we cut that off because usually you go in through there and through underneath this side. But I was wondering why it made a nice little bowl. It just didn't. It just dawned on me. Cut the back off, the whole back. So now that's why it looks that way. And it's really delicious and juicy. God have mercy. I mean, the outside is crispy and chewy. Some parts are chewy, some parts are crispy. Most of all, it's just so much flavor in that meat. I mean, it's so good. It's ridiculous. Okay, and also I made macaroni salad. Okay, I boiled 3 eggs, 2 boxes of macaroni and cheese macaroni. I didn't use the elbows in the regular box. I used the 2 boxes, small boxes of mac and cheese macaroni elbows, and that makes just enough. And maybe a half a cup of mayo. I really don't measure it, you know. I just put a little at a time. I mash the eggs up first. I make sure the yolks are completely mashed 100% because they make a cream with the mayo. And I put the mayo in, and I put what I wanted to put in. I didn't put a lot of seasoning in this. I just put crushed up some pepper and a pinch of salt for it to make the flavor come out. And I put a half a pack of accent in it. No, a little more, maybe 2/3 of a pack of accent inside of this macaroni salad. Well, in the egg mayo mixture. I put it on top of the mayo, the seasoning. That way it'll get incorporated evenly. Okay, that's what I do. And then after I tasted it, well, I cooked the macaroni, of course, and I had already cooked the macaroni because I put the eggs in, and the eggs had to take a couple more minutes, whatever. And the macaroni, I strained it with cold water through a strainer. You know, I just used my little strainer, like this one, just a little strainer. And I strained it all out. And because I don't like gooey pasta. I don't like it gooey. I don't like that gooey. So anyhow, plus it makes it stick together. I'm not with that. Everybody could do it the way they want. If you want to rinse your pasta, you can. If you don't want it like that, then don't. Okay, and I waited till it was cool because I didn't want to melt the mayo. Kind of makes a sloppy kind of mess. You know, I learned that when I was very young. And once that mayo, the macaroni was cool, I added it to the mayo egg seasoning mix. Okay. Because once you put the macaroni in, if it's not enough mayo, then you can put a little more. If you put too much mayo and then you put the potatoes and macaroni in and it's too much, it's just a sloppy mess. I tasted it. It was very, 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 very delicious. Okay. And then I made my son. I'm gonna cover this up with foil right now because, I don't want it to dry out. You know, it's still the breast meat, any part of the meat, any kind of meat really. You cook it, you don't cover it, it's gonna get dried up. That's what's gonna happen. Some brownies, some mixed veggies. Somebody already ate. Look at that. Empty the plate. Except for that right there. See, some people don't eat the fat. Oh, that's a piece of fat right there. That's why it's in the plate. Otherwise, it'd be empty. All right. And this here, my son smoked. He smoked. I think he said it's brisket. I know it's beef. I love beef. And he brought it over. It's a very big piece. He had a really big one. I think it was at least a foot long. Smoked it in his smoker, and he let me have this piece here. I told him I wanted the piece with the fat on it. And so I love beef fat, especially if it's cooked 100%. Okay, so in here I had him put a little bit of the juice from the meat. And what happened was he had brought me some wine. Right? I didn't ask him to, but he did. And I was thinking, when I was younger, I had learned that Burgundy wine is very good on when you soak it, marinate your duck in it, or your, what was it? No, it wasn't duck, it was lamb. It was just an experiment, I like to make up my own recipes, and I don't know if anybody done that before, but I did it, tried it, and it was very good. And then I tried it with beef, and it was really good. So when he brought me this, then I knew. I'm like, okay. This, you see that amount that's missing? That's how much I put in next. What's in the bottom of the bowl with a little bit of the beef juice that it was cooked in. That's how much I put in here. this, and I'm just gonna sit there because this is kind of rare cooked. It's rare. You cooked it, you know, it's pink. So I'm gonna let it suck up all that wine. Yes. And that's gonna be good after I warm it up, and I'm gonna suck it down. Yup. Peace, love, and light.